Hi everyone, we are Teen Speak Up and our names are Vangelis, Joanna, Margaret, Martina and Dina, and we'll keep you company for 2 hours. Our show aims to encourage you to share your story and also will try to make you see life from a different, more optimistic perspective. Today's topic is bullying. It's something so common but yet no one talks about it. Statistics have shown that 1 out of 3 students have been bullied or have bullied someone or watched someone bully another. The first song we're about to play is Who Laughing Now by Jessie G. This song talks about how her fellow classmates used to bully her, but after she became famous, they wanted to be her friends again.
There are various types of bullying, such as physical bullying or verbal bullying. An 18-year-old follower on Twitter told us how she became a victim of all the above. More specifically, she mentioned that she never had close friends. She also told us that she had been pushed down off the stairs twice. She had gum stuck to her hair and people would throw balls at their face during PE. But it wasn't just that. The bullies would bring her down by calling her awful names. I used to hate going to school when I did always ended up crying in the bathroom. So one day I snapped, I stood up against my bullies. They were shocked, but they never bothered me again. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It seems like Kelly Clarkson agrees with us. Our next song is called Stronger.
Another type of bullying is also rusted bullying, something that happens when someone is making fun of someone else's origins, financial statement, or different appearance. Here's another story that someone posted. A Scottish girl, when moved to England, was picked on by her classmates. They would make fun of her because of the fact that she came from Scotland. People like her were encouraged to stay strong. Keep holding on.
Another kind of bullying is practicing blackmail, something that we experienced during 7th and 9th grade when some of the students asked violently money from the more modest students. We are listening to Are You Happy Now by Megan and Liz. There is also social bullying, when the bullies try to isolate their victims by spreading rumors and lie about the person. Today, because of the constant use of the internet by the teenagers, this is a very common phenomenon.
Last but not least is sexual bullying, something that can happen with abusive comments or drawings and graffitis with sexual content and mean gestures, a phenomenon most popular with teenage boys. But we shouldn't let people's words bring us down. Our next song is Beautiful by Christina Aguilera.
The young singer Demi Lovato, before her rise to fame, she was bullied. The girls at my school were calling me fat, ugly. They wrote mean things about me on the school's wall. When I would ask them why they were doing all of that, they would just say, because you're fat. So, she started developing eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia. She continued to struggle with those until she became 18 years old. It was then that she decided to ask for help and recover with the help of professionals. When she got out of the treatment center she was in, she decided to go public with her story so that she could encourage people that may struggle with the same things that she did. She's the spokesperson of many anti-bullying organizations as well. You can watch the documentary she filmed about her journey on mtv.com. Let's listen to her song Skyscraper. Don't forget that you can send us messages by using the chat of the website that European School Radio has or at our Facebook page on facebook.com teenspeakup Radio. Now we'll be listening to music for 30 minutes non-stop.
Here are some bullying-related movies that we suggest you to see. First, That's What I Am, 2011. A coming-of-age story set in 1965 that follows 12-year-old Andy Nicol, a bright student who, like most kids his age, will do anything to avoid conflict for fear of suffering overwhelming ridicule and punishment from his junior high school peers. Everyone's favorite teacher, Mr. Simon, pairs Auntie with the school's biggest outcast and social pariah, Stanley aka BG, on a critical term project. Sporting thick orange hair, a head too big for his body, and ears too big for his head. Big G has been the object of ridicule since grade school. Before long, Andy will learn that there was truly a method behind Mr. Simon's madness as to why he teamed these two up. As the story unfolds, Mr. Simon finds himself the target of a malicious rumor after Principal Kellner suspends a school bully for brutally beating up a female classmate whom he thinks has cooties. When Andy watches Big G fearlessly comfort the school bully, a series of events are triggered which change the lives of both young men and their teacher forever. Much to Andy's surprise, Big G is a brilliant, kind, tolerant, and decent human being who has more dignity than anyone Andy has ever encountered.
Amanda Todd was found dead at her home on October 10th in British Columbia. A month before her death, the 15-year-old girl had posted a silent 8-minute video on YouTube that detailed the amount of bullying that she had gone through beginning since the 7th grade. The video was titled My Story, Struggling, Bullying, Suicide, Self-Harm. Amanda began by explaining that she frequently used to video chat with her friends using a webcam. She said her friends described her as stunning, beautiful, and perfect. But during one chat session, an anonymous man suggested that she flash the camera. Amanda agreed to flash the camera. After flashing the camera, Amanda explained that she received a message on Facebook which threatened to use the photo of her chest to blackmail her. If you don't put on a show for me, I will send you boobs, the message read, according to Amanda's YouTube story. He knew my address, school, relatives, and family names. Over Christmas break, the police arrived at Amanda's door at 4 in the morning, informing her parents that the photo of her chest had been sent to the entire school. The incident prompted Amanda's life to spiral out of control. She suffered from anxiety, depression, and major panic disorder before turning to drugs and alcohol to resolve her problems. After moving schools, Amanda said they received another message from the man on Facebook with the name and address of the new school. He made a Facebook page using her chest as his profile picture, once again unraveling Amanda's life. After being bullied at school, Amanda admitted that she began to cut herself and again she moved schools. But after moving schools, she kept in contact with an old guy friend at her previous school. She claims the boy led her on and then later said he had a girlfriend. The girlfriend responded by bringing a group of 15 kids, her boyfriend included, in order to comfort Amanda. After a crowd from her new school gathered around, the girlfriend began to punch Amanda while others filmed the incident. She lied to protect the boy and ran away until she was found by her father in a ditch and brought home. I wanted to die so badly when he brought me home. I drank bleach, she said. It killed me inside and I thought I was actually going to die. Amanda said she moved schools again, this time in another city, to live with her mother. But after 6 months of doing really good, kids from her old school began tagging her in photos with messages that included, she should try a different bleach. I hope she dies this time and isn't so stupid. I have nobody, I need someone, was the last message posted on Amanda's video. Her death has not yet been ruled a suicide, but police started that they suspected no foul play. She was in the 10th grade when she died.
A teacher in New York was teaching her class about bullying and gave them the following exercise to perform. She had the children take a piece of paper and told them to crumple it up, step on it, and really mess it up, but do not rip it. Then she had them unfold the paper, smooth it out, and look at how scarred and dirty it was. She then told them to tell it they're sorry. Now, even though they said they were sorry and tried to fix the paper, she pointed out all the scars they left behind, and that those scars will never go away no matter how hard they try to fix it. That is what happens when a child bullies another child. They may say they're sorry, but the scars are there forever. The looks on the faces of the children in the classroom told her the message hit home.
And now, to cheer you up, we will listen to some of the latest hits.
Our first show is over. We want to say a massive thank you to all of you for tuning in and staying with us those 2 hours. Our next show is about eating disorders and it's coming soon.